Hey, welcome to this video. So in today's video, I just want to give you a full demo for the full stack portfolio. So most of you know about this project, and this project is among the two projects we are doing in the first and the next.js full stack course. The first project, which was this inventory management with point of sale and e-commerce, we actually completed it, and you must have seen the demos for it on my YouTube channel. And I haven't made a full demo for this full stack portfolio. We made the first two parts on YouTube, and the remaining parts actually they are accessed by the people who subscribe to the course. So I want to give you a full demo, and I have some features I want to demo for you. The first one is going to be authentication. And the reason why we put authentication is because most of the content on the site is actually managed from the backend, meaning we have a dashboard, a full-fledged dashboard that we had to protect, and that's why we put authentication. So if you check down here, there is a link going to the dashboard, and if you click there and you're not authenticated, you'll be redirected to the login page where you can just go ahead and put in my password. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to actually log in so that you can just access the dashboard. And then after accessing the dashboard, it is where I'm just going to continue with other more features of the app. So after the login, you will be welcomed here. You can see hi welcome, and we just have this username. So before we go through these things we are doing on the portfolio, let's go ahead and continue with other features. So you have seen the authentication, and in the authentication we also expose the role just in case in the future you want to use roles. In the authentication we created, we actually also have the ability to have a role you can access and protect other pages with the roles. And one more thing I want to show you under this, I'm just going to log in again. So you might just be attempted to create an account on this portfolio site, and all other users are not allowed to create accounts, and eventually this link I will take it off. You'll be only having this the sign in, but even up to now, even if you try to create an account, you'll be just actually taken to 404, and that's because it is just a personal portfolio. We are not allowing people to create their accounts here. It is only the admin or the owner of the portfolio who has ability to actually log in. I'm just going to go back to the login page so that I can just go ahead and log in. So I will just simply go and log in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and just one more time put my password and just go to the dashboard. So let's just go ahead and I show you this other thing. So we have seen the dashboard and manage site settings. So the dashboard and manage site settings, and the settings we are talking about, the dashboard you are seeing it, and the settings we are talking about, you can just click on the settings and you can see all the site settings for different sections are all managed from here. So I'm just going to duplicate this, and then after duplicating it, I'm just going to go to the live website, and I'm just going to change a few things, and then you see how this one changes. So let's start with these contact settings, and these contact settings are the ones that are on the contact form. So you can just go ahead and click on this contact, and the contact you can see here on the contact form, we have these contacts we have here. So we have about three contact details, and that is like the email, the phone number, and the location. I can just go ahead and change these details using via the settings. For instance, I can just go here and I change this to JB. I can just change this number. I put maybe uh 88, just like this, and I can leave everything just like this. Save settings. I can just go ahead and save these settings. So you're not only having access to the contact settings, but you have, for instance, the social links. So these social links you are seeing here are the links that are actually on the home page. So if I just click on this about, if you just click on this about, you can see these links we have here on top here. They are all managed actually from here. You can see LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. You can just manage all of them here. We have the hero area settings, and you can see the profile name. These are profile line 1 and 2, and all these other texts, and they are all managed actually from here. And these are all these things you are seeing here, including the years of experience plus the clients worked on. The projects for them, they are coming from these projects, featured projects. So right now we have all these settings, including the profile name, this running texts. All these ones are actually managed from the settings here. You can just manage all of them. We're just going to refresh the page and we check the contact, which one, the ones we actually edited. So if you just scroll down or you just use this contact section, you can notice that these things have actually changed. So you can manage the settings, and we have so many settings that includes the hero area settings and all these details like the profile image. If you want to change the profile image, you see you have it here, and you also have the CV that we have on this side here. So all these things are actually managed from the dashboard. Next is blog functionalities that has even CRUD. So let's just go to the blog and I can just click on this. Okay. You can see here exploring our blog. We have here on top blog categories. So the blog are divided into different categories. We have 3 categories right now: best practices, tech stack, and project portfolio. So we have all these blogs, and all these blogs have very nice functionalities, and I think this is one of the most interesting part of this portfolio, seeing that we have all these blogs managed very well. So if I click in a blog, let's say this one, you'll see that I'm taken to the blog page. So we have the blog page that has this nicely formatted text. Okay, and here we use Tailwind typography to format all this page, and you can see it is looking awesome. And then on the side we have, you can browse by categories, or you can also browse related blogs. And this blog, if I click on it, and this is just related blog because of the same category. So you can see we have these functionalities whereby if you click on a blog, you go in the details, you can look at the published date, the person who published it, and also you can share on all these platforms, including copying the link. So if you just copy the link and go here and paste it, you'll see that you have actually the link to this actual blog. And even if you try to actually post this like on X or on LinkedIn, it is very easy to post this. If I click on X, it opens the link and goes on X, and it's just going to publish this blog. So you can just right now and write about this blog. So that one being really nice, we have the blog category page. So if you click on these categories, you're just taken to the blog category page where we still have these cards, and you can access the blog detailed page. So the blog is really nice, and even its creation on the dashboard is really nice. If I just go under blogs, you can have them in data table, and you can just of course click on view blog to go to that blog detail. But I just want to show you when you try to add a new blog. So when you try to add a new blog, as you can see there, you have the blog title, tags, summary, and the blog banner. And then this is in a multi-step. As you can see here, you have the next button, or you can scroll down here, you can have the next button. So let's try to create actually one blog. So I'm just going to create this block here. So let me just add the blog summary, and let's add the tags. You can choose the blog category. Right now we have 3 blogs, and you can just go ahead and add a new one if you want. Let's go ahead and click on next. So as you can see, the blog creation has 2 steps. The first step, where you fill in this data here, like the title, the tags, and the summary, and you select the category. And in the last step, we can still go back to the previous one, and we can add a thumbnail to this. And I'm just going to go ahead and add any thumbnail here. Let's just go ahead and get a very nice thumbnail. I'm just going to go ahead and just choose one of these images here. Okay, so I'm just going to click on next. And then here we can just go ahead and write the content of our blog. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this content from here. Copy it, and let's go ahead and add it on our content here. And then you can just go ahead and add the headings. For instance, this one I can call it heading 2, and this we just update for all headings. And let me also go ahead and change the code snippets. So you can just add also your code snippets here very nicely like this. And I had always wanted something that can help me manage when I'm posting a blog. I need to add links, add all these. You can add them really nicely, like more especially code snippets. You can see here they give you a nice where you can type in your code snippets. And let's go ahead and save this blog. And when you try to save and it is not creating, and this is just like possibly in this, we didn't select the blog category. Let's add this under maybe the text tag guides. And let me just go to the next step, and let me just go ahead and save the blog. Okay, so this blog was created successfully. You can just come and see here. So right now we have 6 blogs. And if I just go back to my site, you can just go ahead and look at this. Let me just go ahead and go to home, or I can easily click on this and I click back here. So if you just go back to the blogs here, you can just go back to the blog section here, and if you just go to the tech guides, let me just refresh. So if I just click back on the tech guides, now you see that we have 2 blogs. So you can just see this one, and this one is the one we've just written right now. So the blogs are really well done. I just simply love how the blog works. You can see all these are really well formatted. The headings, lists, code snippets, you can see here very clear. And all these ones can be easily copied because they can be selected. So I always wanted something like this. Okay. Yeah, so the blog functionality is well done, and I think it is one of the things that I just like most about this portfolio. So next is you can see we can manage all side sections like projects and so many others. So if you just go here, you'll see that this hero section I showed you, it is managed under settings. Now we have projects. Projects have also project categories plus these ones. Okay, so all these ones you can just go ahead and manage them yourself. You can create new projects, project categories, and then they will show up here. If you go back to the dashboard, you can see that we have this part of projects, and of course you can just go ahead and create a new project. Okay, so if you have a project, you can just go ahead and create a new project from here. Okay, I can just go ahead and you can of course select here the project categories. You can see we have front end and back end, and you can just go here, do fake fill, add the image. For the project categories, you can just go ahead and select one like this. You can just go ahead and just say maybe test project. I would read this test project, and I can just go ahead and create this. And you can see the test project has been created just like this. And if you just go back to this, refresh, you will see now that the projects, now we have this test project that I'm just going to quickly go back and delete. So you can just go ahead and delete this. And if I just go ahead and refresh, it should be just gone. Okay, so you can see the projects now, it is gone. And this is not just done only for the projects. We're just managing the same way these for instance, the skills. You can just easily add a new skill from here. Go to the skills, and in the similar way, you have here you can add a skill, the title, the skill logo, and the percentage that you are convenient in this skill, and it will also add here. We just also have the services. Okay, so services, they don't have detailed page, but they have this nice model that you can book this. I'm just going to talk about the booking page, but you can see you have this nice piece here. You can also just go ahead and create these from the you can just, let me close out this. You can just go ahead and also manage the services from here. So you can add a new service. As you can see here, this is really well crafted. You can do the service from here, and that section can also be managed. And you add this bookings page. Actually, the booking page also works. As you can just see here, I'll talk more details about this booking page, but the booking page also works. Okay, so going back here, let's move on with other sections. So other sections that are also managed here, we have the services. As I've showed you, the services here, well managed. And then we have the resume or the work experience. So you can add a new work experience. Okay, you can see here they are nicely put, and all these are managed also from the backend. If you just go back to the dashboard here, you can see here we have resume, and under resume you can manage your work experience. You can just go ahead and add in a new work experience with job title, company, period you have worked there, and the description of the job you are doing at that company. So the work experience is also well managed. And going on to the testimonials. So the testimonials were very interesting. If you just go here to the dashboard, you'll see that under testimonials here. Okay, so testimonials, as you collect them from the viewers, you can just collect these testimonials from different people. Let's say the clients you have worked on. So we used this the previous startup, this feedback box, the SaaS we just built of recent. We used it to collect reviews onto the site. So if you just go here and click on like add reviews, you will see that this one is going to take you to feedback sync. This is this the SaaS that we created on YouTube. You can find the full video there. And this SaaS manages reviews. If I just go to the dashboard, you will see that I have here JB portfolio, and it refers to this portfolio here. So if you just go to this, you will see that I have 6 reviews, and these 6 reviews are the ones you are seeing here. So you can just like at random see like Michael Assumption. And if I just go back here and I click on reviews, you will just see that we have 6 reviews, and the my consumption review is here. You can just read it here. JB Consulting and Code Review Services were exactly what we needed to take our project to the next level, blah blah. So you can see this review is just here. Okay, so all these reviews, I'm just going to go, and all these reviews are coming from the other side. Actually, I think it is this one, Michael Anderson. You can see JB Consulting and Code Review Services were exactly what we needed to take our project to the next level. Their insights into code base and recommendations for improvement were invaluable. So all these, they actually come from, you can see this review is here. So it is very easy. Just get a form. You just come here on the review form, share this form, and when someone submits the review will just of course come here. And also at the same time, if you approve it, so when it comes here, in your review, when it is submitted, it comes here, and when you come and approve it, it will just eventually go on your portfolio. So that's how we used our SaaS, and we use these reviews in this section. Of course, we have already looked at the blog functionalities, and another one that is very interesting is actually these messages. So this part is the first part. Always a person tests on your portfolio to see if it actually works. Most of the people, when they come to this, and even me personally, when I come to a portfolio website, I first scroll to the contact section and see if I submit a message, it can be submitted. So if I just go here and I fill in a fake field here, and I put this email, I'm just going to say thanks so much for the content. It's so much helpful. Okay, I submit this message. Okay, so you can see your message has been submitted successfully. So this it is working properly within here. If I go back to the dashboard, I can just go back here to the dashboard. Since I'm here, scroll to the dashboard. So if you just go back to the messages, you see here you have these messages. I can just go ahead and see this one, the one you just like added right now. Thanks so much for the content. It's so much helpful. So you can just go, of course, even reply to this person. We added the link that opens Gmail, and that also populates the email for you, and you just simply write to this person. So you can see it writes to subject, and then the body you can just simply send. Okay, so yeah, we just added this nicely, and you can receive all the contacts to the site. So these are the, I think, the important sections that I want to show you. Of course, you have also here the dashboard statistics of how you are doing, how many project services, and so on. And of course, you must have seen the booking page. Okay, so the booking page is when you go to the live website, you can see. I'm just going to talk about this animation in a second, but it is really beautiful. So if you just come here, you can download the CV or read the CV here. Okay, and this CV is of course updated from the settings. If you just go to the dashboard, I think I should just close this one, it's confusing. If you just go to the dashboard here, let me just scroll to the dashboard. You can just add your own, if you just go to dashboard, you notice that you can go ahead and in the settings, you can just add this CV here. You can just add a CV, and this CV will just show up on the home page. Let me just go here. This CV will just go ahead and show up on the home page. Okay, so here you can see this CV will come here. And then we created this booking, and most of the people who are just having this, you are just actually want two things. From the portfolio, you want a job, or actually you're also doing your freelancing services. So if you just take a freelancer, this booking page is very important. If someone wants to have a meeting with me, you can just simply click on this book appointment, and it will just take them to this page where they can check the slots. Someone can just come like says maybe on a Monday, so you can select here the date Monday, and then it just goes here, it says at 1:50 p.m. and then just go ahead and feed in their name, email address, and they can book this and they can find it. Okay, so very easy, very nice setup, and it is for free by Google Calendar, and you can just do this, and it will send you an email when you get a booking. It sends you an email, and this makes you easily manage your freelancing customers. Uh, and the last one, just want to talk about is, of course, it is just beautiful. You have already seen the lot animations. I want to show that we have a lot of animations going on. You can see this beam that is going over this image, very beautiful. And here on the welcome section, you can see these beams that are entering this section. And you can also notice that we have this beautifully animated text. And not only that, you can see we have a background video. I don't know if you have just noticed that this whole thing has a background video that actually changes on dark mode. So if I just go ahead and change the dark mode, this also changes. And look at this in the dark mode. Really nice. I love it. Okay. So we have the dark mode support, and even the videos change based on the dark mode. The project is also responsive. If I just go here, it is the last thing here. Beautiful and responsive with a nice dark mode. So if I just go in the responsive mode here with this tool, you can see that the animation is really nice even on the mobile. So you can see here we have all these things looking absolutely nice. Look at all these sections, really well crafted. All the projects, the skills, and all these parts are really well done. You can see even the contact form is really nicely. So the dark mode plus even the responsive of the project is really nice, and it is well done. So if you have just watched up to this point, thank you so much. And if you have been part of the course, thank you so much for finishing the course. And the next thing you can just do is you will find the link in the course that allows you to go ahead and review the course. And I also have in the video description of this video, I will just also leave a link where you can just go and give your review about the course. And if you're just interested to join the course, I will also leave the link where you can join the course and start learning. We have two big projects that we have done in this project, and there was a lot and tons of things that we did in these projects. And this can be a very nice building blocks. If you are say you are showing your employers and you show them this kind of project, this is unbelievable. If you have like these projects, there is no one who can deny you for sure a job. you would have indicated that you can build a full-fledged application, not just a small application, but actually a huge application, and not just only one. You have two beautiful applications you can showcase on your portfolio. Of course, I would find this. You should just put this as the first project on your portfolio when you're just adding this to the employers. Make sure you have included these projects you have built, including even the portfolio and even other small projects you have. And this will increase your chances to get employed. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next one.